We are following breaking news in the oil spill crisis. It's been nearly 3 months, but BP now says the oil has stopped leaking in the Gulf for the first time since April. Engineers have been slowly dialing down the oil flow as part of a test on a new cap. Right now, they are checking out the pressure to see if the busted wells hold. And we've also learned tonight that BP will start making payments in early August to pay for losses caused by the spill. ABC News' John Hendren is live in Louisiana tonight with the news that we have been waiting nearly 90 days for. John.
Good evening. It could be just temporary, but it is the biggest sign of progress in 13 weeks. Oil that this morning was spewing at the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico has now stopped this afternoon.
At the bottom of the Gulf, a landmark change. For the first time in 87 days, as these pictures seem to confirm, BP says no new oil is leaking into the Gulf of Mexico. Those on-again, off-again pressure tests are back on. BP had barely begun the process of testing the pressure inside the cap on the leaking well when the first snag happened, announced in an early morning tweet. Leak detected in choke line, was isolated, and will be replaced before starting test. But by late morning,
we are ready now to restart the procedure.
BP is now slowly closing 3 valves, checking the pressure every 12 seconds with progress reports every 6 hours. If the cap works and the pressure readings are between 8,000 and 9,000 pounds per square inch, it could cap the oil like a stopper.
Make no mistake, the #1 goal is to shut in the well and kill it and stop it at the source. This is merely an intermediate step to contain the oil, pending the finishing the relief wells and plugging the hole.
But work on 2 relief wells, what BP calls the permanent solution, has been suspended while the company does the pressure testing on the containment cap. Today, the man in charge of the $20 billion BP Victims Fund expects payments to start.
I am beholden only to the people of the Gulf. I work for you.
Next month, BP turns over the entire claims operation to him.
And that was our John Hendren reporting. The tightly fitting cap brings significant risks with it. One USF professor explains why the solution could lead to more problems. Coming up tonight at 5:30.